So guys, here we are, 2025, new video, new battle report, new game. Same Hamish. Hamish
ADHD's a hell of a drop.
as Hamish here to play his third different type of game against me. I think you're unbeaten so far. You beat me at SPG and at Legion multiple times, yeah. So
We never played Fallout, sadly.
for good
Anyway.
reason. Yeah. So kill team battle report. My Plague Marines against Hamish's.
Corsair Voidscarred. I am myself because I Plague Marines are stinky.
I've not used them yet. They were the reason I got into the game, so I felt like I had to use them before they get nerfed in the upcoming data battle slate, data slate, whatever it's called. So yeah, battle report. Let's go and look at the armies. So here are Hamish's Corsairs, and he's going to tell us what units he's got.
So I've not taken the Gunner or the Fate Dealer, so I've got my Leader, the Fellart, Heavy Gunner with a Wraith Cannon, Starstorm Duelist, the Kernite Hunter, Shade Runner, Carnathy, and the Wayseeker, the Soul Weaver, and a single warrior. Who's got pistol and power sword.
9 models total.
9 models total, yep.
Nice. On to my list, the Plague Marines. They are pretty easy. You only have to drop one unit. I've dropped the Warrior. So I have the Champion, the Icon Bearer, Malignant Plaguecaster, Heavy Gunner, Fighter, and the Bombardier. So we are playing on Killzone Volcus, Map 1 and Mission 8, which is Power Surge. For equipment choices, Hamish has taken the 4 faction equipment, and so have I. I'll put them all up on the screen so you can have a look at them. During the scouting phase, Hamish chooses reposition and I choose equipment, so Hamish wins priority. For my extra piece of equipment, I select 1 frag and 1 crack grenade. And Hamish repositions his heavy gunner up into the building. In the strategic gambit stage, Hamish chooses star charts and rolls his dice.
Hopefully not a 1 or 2.
And he gets a 1. So you will not be getting an extra CP.
I will not, sadly.
I will choose Contagion because I get it for free as long as my Icon Bearer is alive and in the kill zone. Turning point 1 starts and Hamish begins to move with his first action.
So I'll activate my warrior first. He will use an inch of his move to perform a dash. Well, to go through the door and he'll dash. Which will take him to about there. He is underneath, but for ease of, I don't know, just reposition up to here.
In response, I reposition and dash my heavy gunner, also keeping him in conceal. I can see turn 1 being very boring, so we'll let you know if anything exciting happens. Hamish is going to activate his Wayseeker and he's going to use an AP to give a warding shield to his heavy gunner.
So first time they're inflicted damage, they'll ignore it, and then he will just dash and reposition under here.
At the end of turning point 1, as we expected, a very cagey round, not a single dice rolled in action. Both of us sitting on 0 VPs and still get the free CP from the beginning of the game. So at the start of turning point 2, I win priority. For strategic gambits, let's try that again, I chose Contagion because it's free. Hamish had to choose the critical op, so he's power surged. You point them out, Hamish?
Number 3.
And they're under the building. I'll show it later. Back to me, I chose not to select any more gambits. Hamish chose star charts. He's going to roll for it now once I get the camera up.
So star charts does nothing, so I can't use it again.
Okay, and any other from you, Hamish? Because I'm not going to use any more.
Yes, I'll use mobile engagement.
With my first activation, I'm going to activate my Plague Marine Fighter, who's going to charge over here with an engage order and fight this poor little guy here. So into the fight, just to make things simpler, I am going to be red dice the entire fight and Hamish is going to be white for the entire game, sorry. That's
pretty good.
Yep. 1 miss for me, and over to you.
Yeah, it's not bad. So I have on my Current Hunter, Falcus Bond, so each time I can resolve a dice first, and it doesn't stipulate that it has to be block like the Current Hunter. So I think I'm gonna. I think I might die because I can only block with crits. Oh, sorry, that goes to a crit because I've got lethal 5 up because it's power sword. So I'll hit you for 6.
Okay.
So sorry, yeah, I will hit you for 6 damage.
That's fine. I will hit you for 5 damage with my flail, and it has shock, so it discards one of your hits or one of your blocks as well.
Cool.
So that'll be 5 on you.
5 on me, 3 left damage on me, so there's no point, I can't save anything, so I'll hit you for another 6 to do 12 damage.
That's fine, and I'll just get away.
Cool.
On to Hamish move, and he has moved his duelist through the door there. And
So,
what are you going to do next?
Perform a charge, so I'll just made it so you can see him easier, so he spent an inch to get out, and then he's like got enough move to run up to your plate caster, and anyway, I started blasting.
So Hamish is now going to shoot me in melee with his duelist, which is horrible. Go for it.
Pistol barrage. So the first pistol I use is the fusion pistol, so 4 dice hitting on 3s, up to 4s now. I will get a no, did I play that one? Where's that equipment? No, I didn't play. I just played mobile engagement.
Okay.
So that is. So, got devastating 3. So you take 6
damage straight away. Okay.
Then I think I'll take a CP reroll. That's cocked somehow just. Take 9 damage.
He's dead.
Pretty good reroll.
And with his second shot, Hamish is going to attempt to take out my icon bearer as well.
Don't think I'll be able to take it out, but hitting on 4s because your thing. So 2 misses, and that is 4 damage, I believe. Just 3 damage.
Okay. I'm going to get all my defense dice, but no piercing.
Yeah, no piercing.
Save both.
Cool.
On my activation, I activate my heavy gunner, give him an engage order. We'll reposition then dash up to here, and we will spew on all 3 of these guys as we get torn 2, starting with the one at the front. So my first attack hits the warrior at the front. It's 5 dice hitting on 2s, saturate, severe, taunt and poison. They all hit. One is cocked, so I'll re-roll it. They all hit, so that's 5 hits. You roll your defense
How
dice.
many wounds is that?
There's only 3 wounds each, so that currently it's 15 wounds.
Do you have devastating wounds?
No,
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So what do the crits do?
3 wounds.
Why?
Because I flamethrower.
Oh, right. You don't have pierce or anything?
Nope.
I do get to reroll because I played mobile. No, I don't because. Sorry, I do get to reroll because of the Eternal Mantles.
So after a quick check of our math, it doesn't matter, that guy is going to die. That's on to the second one, and it's 5 dice again. One miss. 4 straight hits, so 12 damage currently. You need to save at least 1, or at least 2, sorry. Yeah, it saves all. It saves 3 of them at least.
And take 3 damage.
Yep, and a poison token, which I will sort out in a second. And then on to the last guy. 2 misses.
Cool. 1-1. I'll reroll because of
Mantles.
so I'll get 2. That is 6 damage.
Yep.
Cool. So he's got 3.
In retaliation, Hamish activates his Karnathi. Because he's within 3 inches of my heavy gunner, and I've got poison events, the poison token will do D3 damage instead of 1, so let's see how many we do.
2. You'll be down to 3.
And then he'll charge in, yeah?
Yep. So I held 3s, down to 4s because I'm
Horrible.
near you. Oh dear. So I do have ceaseless.
Okay. I have got 4 attacks hitting on freeze. Fists, not. I mean, Plague Marine fists are probably quite stinky as well. I hit once as well.
I'll just block.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, just block.
On my activation, I'm going to activate my Bombardier here. I'm going to reposition and dash up so that I'm close enough to throw a grenade and be able to see. My blight grenades do extra damage and hit easier because he's a grenadier and because that unit is already poisoned. So throwing my blight grenades, hitting on freeze. That'll hit.
I'll die. There's no point in rolling.
Yeah, I think so. On Hamish's activation, his Wayseeker will dash through that doorway, give a shield
Warden
to the
shield.
duelist, the warden shield to the duelist, and
Just reposition back in.
on my turn I am going to dash up my champion, reposition him up to the wall, and I'm going to shoot this guy here. Has he got a name, Hamish?
The Shade Runner.
The Shade Runner. So my Plague Marine champion is going to fire his plasma pistol. I'm going to use the hot configuration because why would you not on a battle report for the memes. 4 dice hitting on freeze. I missed one. So that is 3 hits and a crit. Oh sorry, 2 hits and a crit.
What's the damage?
3, 5, so total 11 damage at the moment.
Need to save some. Pretty good. So I'll basically save
You
all
save them all, yeah.
of justice.
1 or a 2. Now I let you away with some 1s and 2s earlier. Mr. History. He's fine. On Hamish's activation, he'll activate the Shade Runner or whatever that gets shot at there. And what have you done, Hamish?
So just dash the edge of this, and then I've revealed my attack up, which is plant beacons. So I'll just drop that there, and then I will Xbox record that, reposition up to here
We are flying back.
with my blink plank.
We're probably-
Blink black.
I'll show you where he went actually. He's up there.
Wee, wee. You do be blinking.
For my last regular activation of the round, I'm going to activate my Icon Bearer, and he's going to shoot his bolt pistol twice at the duelist. So it's 4 dice hitting on freeze. They have poison because of my poison rounds faction rule. 1 miss. That's 3 hits.
You sign one of those first, and I'll just ignore it.
Shouldn't.
With my warden shield.
Okay, cool. So it's all the same damage because
Yeah,
there's no
so-
crit. So one of them would be free. Take 3.
I did play mobile engagement, so I can re-roll a dice. Leave that there.
Yep.
One more.
Take 3 damage.
It's only 3. Yeah, I'll save CP rolls for the next one.
Okay, so take 3 damage on that one.
Yep.
Then I'll shoot you again. You're poisoned as well, which doesn't really matter unless you activate, but I'll remember that. And that's a bit better for you. Only 2 hits.
So 3 saves. That one's cocked. I'll start by using mobile engagement, and then I'll use a CP reroll. So he takes another 3 damage.
Yep.
So we're down to 2.
So on Hamish activation, he's going to dash his heavy gunner, so you can just see out, and he's going to shoot at my grenadier, or bombardier, sorry, on the objective. So Hamish has accurate because he has advantage, so he retains 1 hit, and then if you roll the rest of them.
So that's some hits. I will use another CP to reroll. It's pretty good. It's piercing 2.
So I get 1, and I retain 1 for cover anyway. So knock 1 of them off,
Um,
because I've got cover.
you just die then.
No, because how many wounds is it?
Piercing 2, so you only save 1.
Yep.
And then you take 18 damage.
Then with his last APL, Hamish is going to plant a beacon on his half of the map. On my counteraction, I'm going to throw a frag grenade with my fighter on his last 2 wounds, going for the duelist inside the building, so I'll get lethal 5+. Because of my plague bells, I won't suffer a minus 1 to hit because I don't suffer anything for being injured. 4 dice hitting on 4s. There's a lethal 5+, so that's 2 crits, and that's it.
I can't save 2 crits. So.
Yeah, roll 3 hit, 2 crits.
I can re-roll, but that's not good enough. So
8 damage.
a re-roll for mobile engagement, and yeah, then there's no point.
For the last activation of the game, Hamish is going to tap the objective first.
Then dash for free. Then 2d3, heal that guy. 2d3, 1 is out of the tray, so that's 2. If only I could get him in the tray. 3 wounds up, so 6.
So at the end of turn point 2, it is 6 free to Hamish. You get 2 points for his crit up, 2 points for his tackle up, and 2 points for his kill up. I got 1 point for my tackle up and 2 points from my kill up. At the end of turn point 2, I revealed my tackle up, which was secure centre. Get me 1 VP for holding the centre line. At the start of turn point 3, Hamish wins priority. So his first strategic ploy he chooses.
Piratical Profiteers.
Piratical Profiteers, I'm not going to try and say that. I have to choose a point to surge, so I'll choose point number 1, which is hiding under there and I'm currently holding. Then back to Hamish.
I'll then play Outcasts.
I will play Contagion, which will cost me.
Cool. And then I will play Plunderers.
And I'll play...
I'm blowing my load.
Oh, nice. And I'll play Lumbering Death, which will cost me as well. So I'll go down to 4.
I'm out of CP.
And you're out of CP, okay. So Hamish activates his Carnathy, who has a poison token and is within 3 inches of one of my plague marines. So I'm going to roll a d3 to see how much damage I do to him. 2.
So it goes down to 4.
And what are you going to do next, Hamish?
The only thing I can do, which is Spark you.
Okay.
That is
-1 to hit.
very bad.
And you have no CP.
So I've got Ceaseless.
So bad.
Meh. So
Reroll 1.
reroll. That is a crit.
Mm.
And then special rule, which is Blade of Stance. Whenever the operative is fighting or retaliating, you can resolve 1 of your successes before the normal order. If you do, the success may be used to block.
Okay. So I will roll my 4 attacks first, hit on a freeze.
So I'll just
That's right. That's not a good start. That's a good, decent start. Okay, so 3 hits. Including a crit. Then if you're first to resolve.
What's your fist damage? 3-4.
Yeah, 2 things. 3-4. I do have Ceaseless actually, so I can re-roll that. Yeah, okay. So I've got 4 hits.
The blocking feels pointless, and there's no way I can get 2 hits off. So I'll just hit you for 6 damage with a crit and then die.
Okay. So for the first time this game, I'm going to use my Discussion Resilience roll that I keep forgetting about. Yep, so I take 1 less damage. On my activation, I'm just going to tap my Icon Bearer and have him tap the objective. Sorry, so that's the Surge objective. And then he'll just hide out down there, I guess. On Hamish's activation, he's going to charge said Icon Bearer with his Shade Runner. Will you go first, Hamish? Some nice dice.
So that's 2 crits, and then I have
Balance and Ceaseless.
Balance and Ceaseless, but yeah, I want probably to reroll them. So Balance and Ceaseless. So 3 crits and I hit.
Okay. I have 5 dice and some rolls as well. Yep. I have severe, which guarantees my crit. I've already got a crit. I have ceaseless, which allows me to reroll these two because these two are misses. So I'll ceaseless the freeze, which is very nuggly.
Get what you deserve.
Okay. So how are we resolving this, Hamish?
So I'll block one of your crits.
Okay. I will hit you for I think it's 3 damage and I poison you.
Cool. I'll use the one I just removed to hit, and then I'll do 10 damage to you.
Okay, so
2 rerolls.
let me
2 4-ups.
do my discussion resilience. So I'll do 2 of them. Nope.
One.
In retaliation, I'm going to charge my fighter into the Shade Walker's drain or whatever and scalp him with some dice. So I have 5 attacks hitting on freeze. No crits, but I've got severe, so I do get a crit. I always get a crit as long as I hit.
Just kill me because you'll hit me with a crit first, and you say you do 5 damage?
Yeah, 5 and a crit, so that'll
Yeah,
kill
so
me.
I can't. I just die.
In an action-packed corner of the board, Hamish is going to move his heavy gunner up to here and shoot down at my icon bearer. Alright, Hamish, shoot your guns.
So Wraith Cannon hits on freeze. I do get balanced. 1 reroll. So 4. So that's devastating 4.
So take 4 damage straight away and I can't discussion resilience that, so
Yep.
I am dead. On my action, I'm going to move this heavy gunner, reposition a dash just to get him round here as close as I can to the centre objective, whilst also keeping that objective there. I've got no valid targets to shoot at, so I'm just going to head there, I guess. On Hamish's activation, he'll get his Wayseeker to drop down.
Oh, sorry, he's underneath, but
He's underneath.
for visual effects, he's moving up to the door, and then just jumping over and charging.
Okay. So I hit the recording button, but Hamish got a hit, so he'll hit first and kill me. Before you do any of that though, I'm going to play some Firefight Plows. I'm going to play Curse of Rot, which means for every 3 you roll, inflict 1 damage on him. So
Well, if that's the thing, I'll use
you
my
can't,
balance.
you can't use it.
How?
It says for each roll of 3 they inflict 1 damage. That result is treated as a fail and they cannot re-roll it.
Right.
Okay, so you get 1 damage to that, and then I'll just explode as well for another CP. If they'll get a poison token, if they already have one, they'll just take 1 damage. You don't have one, so
Because you not hit me.
yeah, so you get 1 damage and a poison token at the end of that. Then I'm going to activate my champion, who's just going to move up and drop down to beside his pal. With Hamish's last activation, he gets his Soul Weaver to pop out that door, run around the corner and plant another beacon. I do have 1 counter action. I'll just shift one of my guys a little bit closer to the centre of the map. So at the end of turn point 3, it is 9-7 to the Corsairs. They scored another VP for the crit op and another for the attack op. I scored 1 for the crit op for activating in the first place, which Hamish then stole, but I got 2 for my attack ops, somehow with 2 units on the board. Going into turn point 4, I win priority. As my first strategic gambit, I'm going to choose Contagion. It goes over to Hamish to choose the only crit op that can be surged, which is really handy because I'm sitting on top of it. I wish I knew the rules before that. I could pretend that I knew what I was doing. It goes back to me. I will choose Lumbering Death to take me down to 1 last CP. Hamish?
Mobile engagement.
Mobile engagement, giving you rerolls and defense again. With my first activation, I charge my Plague Marine Champion up to within 8 inches of that guy hiding behind the rubble, and then I'm going to shoot him with my plasma pistol. Super hot, of course. 4 dice, hitting on freeze.
Lethal 5 up.
Lethal 5 up. That's handy. You've got cover, so you'll knock off 1. Or you'll all retain 1. I move more on freeze, I don't have my ceaseless rule.
So it's 2 saves.
2 saves. Save and crit.
Was a hit.
Yeah.
So how much are the crits doing?
5. 4 5.
4 5. Yeah, so I'll probably just take 4 damage from blocking a crit with 2 hits and a crit.
That's it.
Cool.
And I'll roll my hot dice. What's in here? 1 or a 2, I could be in
So
trouble.
it was 3 I took, yeah. That's fine.
4.
4.
Yeah.
So
And I am still alive because that's a free.
Nurgle me Nurgling.
Yeah.
Dice do be dice.
On a free, I kill everyone around me with my power Nurgle. Now it's at this point that I realise I can't shoot twice because I don't have a bolt pistol, I have a plasma pistol. So I can't shoot again or throw a grenade, which was my original plan. So I'm just going to stay where I am because it means when the guy inside the building activates, he'll take D3 wounds instead of 1 to the poison token. On Hamish's activation, he activates his heavy gunner and drops a tack-up thing. Hamish is going to shoot the plague champion with his big stinky gun.
So I'm only at 50%, so I don't get a +1 to hit, so hitting on 3s, pretty good. So that's 4 wounds straight away.
Good.
And then it would be 18 wounds. Oof. Sorry, 18 plus 3, so 21. And it's piercing 2.
So do 1 save first, potentially.
And then, yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
2.
Onto my activation, and I've only got 1 unit left, is the heavy gunner. He's going to activate, he's going to tap the objective that he's sitting on top of to give me a VP, and then I'm just going to bunker down on this VP to protect it, really, that's all I can do. Hamish activates his, it's not Shadow Walker, I just said that like 3 times.
Wayseeker.
Wayseeker. He dashed away, planted the beacon, and then repositioned back into cover with a conceal order to keep him pretty safe for the rest of the game. Now I had a counter action, but there was absolutely nothing I can do back here. Hamish dove his last guy under the building, and that is the end of the game. Let's tally up the scores. So at the end of turn point 4, it will be a resounding 17-13 win for Hamish. He revealed his primary as tack up, and I revealed my primary as kill up, which I didn't get as many points as I thought I would have got for it. I think if I had taken tack up as my primary, it would have been a much closer game. But really fun. Let's do a wee catch up before we go. So guys,
Rue's a bit excited to say the least.
He's a bit excited. We won't film that bit. Close game.
Yeah, I think it was definitely very salty in the first shoot when you just almost annihilated 3 of my guys.
Torrent weapons are a bit stinky.
Well,
Stinky.
All I'll say is I can see how someone that played a few more games with them could put PC word in here. You know, like destroy you, kind of.
Yeah, I think I can see why they're a meta army. Even me, my very limited skills, did alright. Very fun to play with. A lot of rules that I kept forgetting, like disgustingly resilient. But the exploding on death as well. If I could do that every turn, I would. I don't know if you can. But yeah, fun game.
The -1, the +1 to hits, grim. It's annoying, especially when you hit in 3s.
Yeah, so against like rattlings, it should be like 6s.
But I think you were saying like the Wraith Cannon did numbers.
Yeah, that was just having piercing anything against things with a free up save just wipes out the table. And you rolled a good number of crits with it as well, so it was just like 4 instant damage, which I can't reduce with disgusting, I believe, anyway.
Don't think
Because it's mortal wounds, as everyone calls it, isn't it? So it's not a dice.
That's right, yeah.
Because it's every dice.
I'm sure like general rule will tell us if we're wrong or not.
Somebody will tell us in the comments. Were we right or wrong? I think that was wrong. Well, hope you enjoyed the battle report, guys. As I said, first kill team battle report. Hamish has now beat me in 3 different games: Middle Earth, Star Wars, and this all in battle reports on the channel. If you want to go back to the channel and look at them, tried to go for like a little bit better quality of camera and mic as well. So hopefully it's picked up on that, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video, and see you next time.